Hi, welcome to this week's video. As we get started, I just wanted to show off some of the stuff that's been coming out of the garden for the past few days. So look at the nice size of these potatoes. That's my hand. That's a potato. Pretty cool, right? So these are going to get cured up here with their brethren. We're going to go here and here. I have this thing on to darken it up a little bit, but it looks like I need to adjust. That's okay. What else do I have in here? These are marigold and morning glory seeds that I need to clean up. Acorn squash seeds, corn that didn't develop. You know, none of my corn really developed. So this is going to be deer feed, right? Or just put it out in the winter time, you know, when things get rough for our white-tailed friends. Some of the squash, this is not the best of my squash. I'll show you the best of my squash in a moment. Corn tassels that apparently deer also eat. These are things I need to clean up for seeds, some beans, landcress, arugula seeds, whatever else is in there. Other squash seeds, bean seeds, squash seeds. And then, and then over here, nasturtium seeds. This is, somebody gave me these. These are, I think that's, what do you call that? Columbine. And then onions. Okay, then, you know about the garlic. Anything else on here? No. Okay, so then this is the other squash that's curing. And onions, of course. So this area is going to be rearranged a bit, so we can keep more produce in there for the winter, because that in the laundry room will be the right temperature for everybody. Oh, and then also these are cured potatoes too. Whole thing full of them, bottom and top. So that's what's happening out here. I am going to go out today and I'll take this with me. I'm gonna harvest the rest of the potatoes. I'm going to take compost from the compost pile and spread it over the old garden that didn't seem to have as many, the soil didn't seem as good as the old garden. I'm going to put it in the new garden. Did I say that? Yeah. Okay. And then take this compost out. I think that's the main projects for today. I'm going to get these up and cured so that I can use this to harvest the rest of the potatoes. So see you out there. Came to the library for an author program after a really nasty storm, and I get treated to the ends of a rainbow, that one over Grand Island and that one over my house. Is that cool? So there's an author reading. It hailed twice in a row. That's how nasty the weather was. I'm going to an author reading, so see you inside.
Completely unrelated to any of my body of work as an indie author. So I'm working on another story for her right now that she can take to publishers and, you know, present it to editors at big publishing houses like Berkeley, Atria, Dell, all, you know, the big houses where they would hopefully buy the rights to it and then they would be able to distribute it worldwide. So I would have a larger reach that way. Instead of just handling everything myself, they would handle all of that. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have
There it is. First snow. Can you see it? Go over here. There's some raindrops in there, but I think this wind is better. We have flakes. Oh, they're kind of coming and going. Can you see them? They're kind of whizzing by a little bit. Anyway, welcome snow of winter 2025 to 2026. Ooh, yeah. It's been fun.
Well, on my Facebook page, but I'll post it out there. But for the widow's night, I'm going to be open late overnight from 11 to 7.
Okay, we are at the Alger craft sale, selling Kiwanis things, and everybody's getting ready to pack up soon. But it's snowy outside, so I don't know if people. It's the first snow, so I don't know if people are. You can see it snow out there. Not really. Trust me, it's snowy out there. You'll see snow later. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up soon. Made a little bit of cash for Kiwanis. We have some snow today, a little tad bit, but it's not really enough to give you a proper snow video. So I thought I'm going to the gym, so I thought I would give you a little tour of our awesome county facilities where I go to the gym. So, see you later, snow. Alrighty, here we are. So, this over there is the elementary school, but it's the old high school. And when they outgrew that, they built this other section. But then as this town started decreasing in population, they didn't need this anymore. So this became abandoned. This new part of the building, and then the elementary school went in next door. So eventually Alger County took over this building and made it into a community center with a lot of stuff. So in here is where we hold our 4-H meetings. This is where we do 4-H. So we have a meeting tomorrow. We're gonna do succulents, replant succulents. These are my walking onions from our garden. More walking onions. Nasturtium from my garden. Ooh, they're toasty over here. Looks like they might be a tad too warm, but they are pretty happy. My pepper plants, everybody's doing okay. And yeah, Girl Scouts also meet in here. I think there's a tumbling class that meets in here. These guys are gonna get some water. I really like this watering can. I'd like one for my house. If you're looking for a gift idea. Chili plants. They're gonna get watered tomorrow by the kids, so I'm not too worried about them. These little dudes are right above that heater, so. Okay. So moving on. That's the room where we have gym class today, but it's not open yet, so we'll look there later. Can look inside. Oh yeah, it's a gym room. Whoa. Okay, so again, this used to be a school, right? But then they turned it into all these cool things. So there's a community foundation that does all sorts of support for people in the community. Children's services is in here, the fostering, parenting stuff, all that stuff. In here, I think the hiring thing is for the correctional facilities, yeah. Department of Corrections, yeah. And then all sorts of related stuff in here. This is DHHS in here, so people can go in there and do the benefits thing. There's a women's center for people suffering from domestic violence and other challenges. The newspaper office used to be in here. I don't know if it is anymore. This is all women's center donations out here. Local resources. Community piano. It's a beautiful piano. These two are community rooms, so I've seen painting classes in here. I've seen pinochle in here and bridge clubs and other stuff. Morning, how are you?
Good.
Good, thank you.
Happy Monday.
Is it? I guess it is. For those who celebrate.
Yeah.
Right. I'm making this video for my dad, Thor. Do you mind being on it?
Not at all. Hey,
This
Dad.
is Thor. Thor takes care of the facilities here, does a great job.
I just got done doing my first shoveling of the year.
Yeah.
I shoveled the whole place and the new ramp.
You did. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's my job.
It's good stuff.
And I
You do it
solved
well.
And I solved it.
Thank
See
you.
that?
Thank you. Thank you, Thor. Here's a community board. So like if I have announcements over here for Kiwanis, I put them up here. I don't think there are any remaining up here from Kiwanis anymore. But yeah, not really. Library stuff. We went to that, so I think I put a little bit of that in your video. Oh, there's that old cafeteria here. So when I'll show you that from this room from the other side. But when we have the raffle blitz in there, we set up our coffee and stuff in there. That's the side door. I often come in there, but you need a fob thing to come in. This is Thor's office, plus boiler room. Okay, what else? Oh, these people leave magazines that people take, stuff for kids, books people leave and take. This is where the Alger Parks and Recreation office is. So there's a whole office in there. More books that people leave and take, which is really awesome. I've gotten a few from here. Water fountain, very important. Look how many bottles they've saved. Just from this one little water dispensary. Then they play always the Munising Radio station, which is really awesome. Okay, the gym. I'm gonna be over there on the treadmills today. Morning. This room, you need the fob. I'm not gonna get my fob out right now, but this is weight room. This is the gym where some gym classes are held, but also the pickleball. So today's a pickleball day, so we won't be able to have gym class in here. But it's nice and big. This is also where we do the raffle blitz, so you probably recognize it. This is another workout room with different equipment in it. There's something in there, taking a nap. How's it going?
Good morning.
Hi there, where are you off to? All right, you have a good school day. So you can get to the school and stuff down there. Plus there's a preschool, daycare thingy, whatever. Yeah, so this is all about pickleball. It's pickleball today. Monday. Yep. Today is the 10th, right? Yep. There it is. 9 to 11. Anyone welcome. Strength class tonight. So, that's it. I'm gonna go change into my workout shoes. Hop on to the machine. Go Munising Radio. There it is. Say less. All right, have a good day. I said we weren't going to be out in the snow, but I couldn't help myself because it is supposed to warm up. So I don't know. I don't know when the next snow is on the horizon exactly. So I thought, I got a lot of stuff done before it snowed in the yard. So for our conclusion today, our actual conclusion today, we'll take a little snow tour. It's so awesome out here. I can't even believe it. Okay. This is I'm out here to do compost, and these chili pepper plants didn't make it, and put some of the stuff away. But let's do the greenhouse. Let's do the greenhouse first. All right. And there were some tracks that I went over with the sled. There were some cute little, there's a little guy who was in there, but I thought that the chipmunks and stuff hibernate. Look, there's the other hole. Do they hibernate underground? Something to look up. For some reason, I thought it was in the holes in trees, but okay. So, other tracks. I did see deer over there yesterday. I didn't see them when they made this little trail here. So, looking for apples, clearly. You can see those are all deer tracks. And then these. And let's go see what they found over here. No doubt trying to get to that stuff. I feel bad if they couldn't reach it, Anyway, so deer. And we're in the city limits, so if the deer stay over here, they should be safe from hunters. Hunting season opens on Saturday. So, look at this greenhouse. Way to handle the snow, greenhouse. Okay, so I left this out. I gotta put it away because I'm worried it'll explode from freezing. But I guess is this counting snow properly that we got 5 inches before I pulled this up? I mean, this is a rain catcher. Is it supposed to do snow too? I don't know, but if this is correct, then we got 5 inches of snow out back. How are we doing in here? I know it's cold, everybody. I know. I'll try to maybe get a couple more of these inside today. Okay, so let's see what the temperature is. I'm sorry, babies. What's the temperature in here? Ooh, 30, just like outside. Poor babies. I know it's cold. Yeah. It smells earthy in here. So, one of the things will be to get these guys into compost pile and stuff. How sad. Everybody did such a good job this year. I gotta get that chamomile inside too. All right, this is gonna be stored for the winter. Oh, gotta empty that, obviously. It's stuck there right now, so it's supposed to warm up in the next couple of days. So I should be having a chance to do all that. The snow is supposed to melt. Dangerous for the roads while it's happening, but it's weird because last year, once it started snowing, it didn't stop until the spring. And this year we have the snow, and then it's supposed to melt. I mean, we're supposed to get warm enough for a few days, at the very least, so that it'll melt. before we get more snow. Anyway, that's weird. Okay, so then you saw in the video also, I finally filled in the fire pit and put grass seed over it before it snowed. So that's cooking. Reverse cooking, I guess. You can tell where it is because it's a little, you know, the soil is uneven there, or the snow is uneven there. But that's where the action happened. Good luck, grass seed. See you in the spring. I'll put more, I was going with that, like, put the seed down now, and then once the snow melts, it'll be good to go. We'll see. Okay. Then back here, looks like, so I don't know if you remember, but before I built this last year, before I dug all that up and put the fence up, this was the deer path. So it's funny, so now the deer go around that way and go around over behind it. Sorry guys, screwed that one up. It is a beautiful place for a garden though. Everybody's all snowed in. Let's see what happened back here. This guy went this way and then stopped and went back. Exciting. They use our trails. Or maybe we use their trails. Hard to say. Let's see. It looks like we had some action back here by the compost pile. Great. Hey, if anybody wants to eat our scraps, go for it. Just thought I heard something. That's why. Taking a moment. Cool. So that's this. I don't know if there's anything to really show in the front. I put grass seed down, cleared everything out of the boxes, and now it's just snow up there pretty much. Then it'll melt, then it'll snow again. So I think this is it. Checking in from our winter wonderland. It's not technically winter yet, it's still fall. Fall snow wonderland.